And it says, if you can see it on there, it says, "I'm sorry," with a frowny face, and it's written in gold sparkly writing. So we have no idea who this is from, so we left it out here in hopes that whoever left it would realize they left it on the wrong porch, or maybe somebody's sorry about something that we don't know what that is. That anyway, we're not going to eat those cookies. We're going to leave them right there. But what this video is about, I've had some folks ask about the PVC bike stand that fits in the back of my truck. I forget what I called it on the video, but it's a PVC bike stand made of PVC. So what the questions have mainly been centered around is the measurements and how do I build one of these of my own. So I want to give some quick information on that, and I'm just going to call out some measurements here. Here is the bike stand, and so this is the side here that would go up against the cab of your pickup truck. So this is toward the front of your truck, this is toward the back. So here are the measurements. Right there, that's 3.5 inches. This piece here is about 7. This piece here is 8.5. This piece here is 11.5. And then there's a small little piece that connects these two T-joints right here. So it's just a small little piece. I would guess that would be about 1.25 1.5 inches, just so they sit flush against each other. This middle piece is 15 inches, and that would be the same for this middle piece. This piece here is 5.5. Same here, 5.5. Again, this one's 3.5. We've got 6.5 here. About 8.5 here. And then for these parts, and you're going to make 4 identical pieces here, and it's kind of this Y shape. So this piece in the front is 10 3/4. This piece here is 12 3/4, and then this back piece is about 15. And then this piece up here is about 15.5. So that's the measurements of everything on the PVC bike stand. If anyone has any more questions, let me know. A couple things to point out. 2 T-joints butted up against each other, so there's a piece of PVC in there, a short piece glued in there just to connect those. Same thing there. There's the detail of what that looks like. Again, back in the back, got the 2 T's that are butted up against each other with a connector piece between those. Same back there. Up here at the top, it's a T that is connected to a 90-degree elbow, a little piece of PVC in between just to connect those. Everything is glued up. The only difference right here, this 45-degree elbow and this T, there's a little bit of space between those. So you just have to figure that out. I think that piece in there is about 2 1/4 inches long, which allows a little bit of space in between. But the thing about this PVC bike rack, it has to be built to accommodate the back of your pickup truck. My truck has some water in it because we got a heavy rain here last night, but the way I started in designing this was I measured the width of the back of my truck here from one side all the way to the other, and mine was 53.5, and I've got a bed liner, so you want to take that into consideration, but 53.5. Another important measurement is the back, right to where it starts making this approximately 30 degree bend outward. So my measurement there for my truck was 11 inches. Then I measured how long is this 30-degree angle piece, and for my truck that was about 8.5 inches. And then down this side of the wheel well, which this measurement really doesn't matter as much because the bike rack is not going to go all the way back. So these are really the key measurements: here, here, and then all the way across. And that'll help you lay out your design for your PVC bike rack.